What is good, everybody? It's your boy DJ2K with 2 underscores back again with another build video for you all. What's up, y'all? Last time I posted, we were talking about my 6'10 small forward. If you want to check out that video, go ahead and look at my YouTube recent video. But here today, I am here to show you guys 7'4" Wemby center build, y'all. This build is crazy. I wanted to give you guys an update on this. Let me show it to you here real quick. Of course, we're going with the center position. We're going 7'4". The weight is 231 and the wingspan is 7'7". As you can see, we have access to the slender, balanced, and buff body types, and the builds that you see down below are going to be ones that you have availabilities to unlock on this build, y'all. Let's go ahead and hop into it. So here's the animations on the build, y'all. I wanted to touch on a couple different things. I am primarily a solo player on NBA 2K26. Going with the center position is always going to be a good option when you are a solo player because you do get to impact the game without the ball. Now, my goal with the Wemby build here is I wanted to be max height so I can grab those boards and do all the great things that Wemby does. Let's get into this build. As you can see, we do have a 95 standing dunk. Now with the 95 standing dunk, we are going to unlock those big man contact dunks underneath the basket. If you guys have been playing the game so far, you do see and know that those contact big man dunks under the basket are pretty OP and hard to defend. So we do have both of those options. With that standing dunk being a 95, we also are going to unlock Hall of Fame Rise Up and Hall of Fame Aerial Wizard. So we do have abilities to get that Rise Up to 99 with cap breakers in order to get that Legend Rise Up, and I'm curious to see if we do go that route what that's going to look like. A couple other important things with the finishing is we do get a 75 driving dunk, so it's going to give you that bronze posterizer. You do get a 75 driving layup, so you'll unlock some layup badges on bronze and silver, and then the close shot is also going to be at an 80, which you'll get bronze paint prodigy and some other finishing badges. We do have that 77 post control that does give you that basic unlock for those post badges, and my goal with this build was to get as many badges as possible, at least on the bronze level. Moving forward, we have an 83 3-pointer, so we will unlock that bronze limitless range as well as bronze deadeye. And we'll get a silver set shot specialist as well. And if you guys have been playing NBA 2K26, there's been a lot of, strong feelings about the 7'4s and their shooting ability as well with the contest system. It is pretty OP if you are a good shooter to have a big man of this caliber. And we've seen Wemby play in real life. He can shoot that thing too as well. Couple other things moving forward, we do have an 85 pass accuracy. Now with this 85 pass accuracy, it's going to get you gold dimer, silver break starter, and gold versatile visionary, and you do get that bronze bailout in case you do jump to hit a jump shot and a big man can test on you, you can pass out of it. But the 85 pass accuracy has been a pretty good sweet spot so far, and I would recommend having high pass accuracy to be that triple-double threat. We also do have a 55 ball handle that's going to unlock some basic big man moves and a 44 speed with ball. You're probably wondering, DJ, why'd you go with high ball handle and high speed with ball on a center? If you guys been seeing some of the clips that are out there on YouTube lately, some of these big men at 7'4", they do have some movements with the ball, and I do like being able to be a threat handling the ball as a big man, similar to Wemby. We've all seen Wemby have some crossovers. He's got some handle to him, so I kind of wanted to keep that the same. Now defensively, we are still very strong at the defensive end. We have a 79 interior defense, which will unlock that gold paint patroller tied with that 93 block, which is going to get you the gold paint patroller. I do plan on using cap breakers on the defensive end with the build specialization, so I'll be able to get this paint patroller up to Hall of Fame with those cap breakers. We do have a 62 perimeter defense as well. Now, I've been noticing in my previous videos that Movable Enforcer is pretty effective on the perimeter. It does give you those body up animations. And I don't really think On-Ball Menace is too big of a badge to be worried about, especially being a big man as well. We do have a 38 steal. I mean, I get some steals just putting my hand straight up in the air, so steal is what it is. Moving forward, we're going to have a 92 defensive rebound. So this build will be able to snag defensive boards as well as offensive boards with that 70 rating. This is another area we could use for cap breakers as well, or max +2, max +1 badges, since we are at the cap of defensive rebound. So max +1, max +2, you're looking at what? Legend rebound chaser on a 7'4" that can shoot, dribble, and pass, and dunk. So pretty crazy there. I do go with a defensive rebound just because the defensive rebound is more important in my eyes. If you can't grab that defensive rebound, you're never going to get a stop and get out in transition. So I went 92 defensive rebound. And then to wrap it out with the physicals, we do have a 62 speed and a 46 agility. I'm a big believer that I need to get up and down the court as a big man. I don't want to be out of any plays. And a 62 and a 46 agility are pretty solid. On top of that, I use the jet takeover, which gives you speed boost, agility boost, and vertical boost when you're at +6 utilizing your takeover. And it's really easy to get that takeover on this build as well. With that jet, I have been noticing a very good difference in the speed and agility of the player, and I think it's a perfect spot to be able to still get up and down the floor. We do have a 72 strength. I'm sure a couple of y'all will be a little bit hesitant about the strength, but we do get every single badge unlocked except for the strong handle due to being too tall. But with the strength, there are some room for improvements for the cap breakers, but in my opinion, the 72 strength has been pretty solid, and I've been noticing a lot of people don't have a lot of strength on their build. And I mean, you're 7'4". If you're grabbing that board and you're that tall, you should be able to be all right. And then to wrap it out, we do have a 70 vertical, and with that 70 vertical, you are going to get those contact dunks, those animations unlocked, as well as some other badges that you see down below. Now this is going to be the build for the 7'4" Wemby build. Let's see what it gives us. And as you can see right off the bat, it does give you shades of Victor Wembanyama, which is perfect, exactly what I was looking for. Wemby is my favorite player in the NBA. I think he's going to be a generational prospect if he can stay healthy. So I went with Wemby. I love to see that. Then you got Kristaps Porzingis and Vlade Divac. And the archetype comes out to be a rim-reaping, inside-out dimer. That is a crazy archetype name, especially with cap breakers. Who knows what this will turn out to be. As you can see on the right, we do get the go-to badges, our Aerial Wizard on Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame Rise Up, as well as Gold Rebound Chaser. Now, top attributes are going to be an A+ standing dunk, an A block, and an A defensive rebound. The strengths, as you see, catches deep, goes straight up, monster shot blocker, clear space for defensive boards, and can launch deep outlets with ease. And his only weakness, as you can see, is easily moved off the spot. This is my 7'4" center Wemby build. Again, more designed for solo play. You want to make an impact. You want to feel involved in a game, even if you're not getting that ball from the PG, and still being able to knock down wide open shots. This is going to be your build. I'd really appreciate it if y'all hit the like button, drop a comment what you think about this build, and hit that sub button, y'all. I've been getting a lot of views. You guys have been showing me a lot of support on the views. But I do need some more subs, some more follows, man. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Help your boy out. I will also be submitting this to the community season 2 builds to try to have my build in the game next season, so you guys can easily download that whenever you need to. Other than that, y'all, this is my build, my 7'4" center Wemby build. And until next time, I'll see y'all boys later. Peace.